Khrushchev centered his criticism on the great many purges and executions that Stalin carried out. Suddenly, the great Soviet secret had become public. Later that month, the Soviets needed to use tanks to put down anti-communist riots in Poznań in Poland. In Hungary, a rebellion broke out, and an anti-communist came to power. The Soviets responded by invading Hungary and putting down the revolt in street fighting. In July of the year, President Nasser nationalized the Suez Canal. Britain and France, who had owned the canal, planned to take action to regain it. Nasser's action took place against the backdrop of increasing terrorist attacks against Israel. That had convinced the Israeli government that action needed to be taken to end the attacks. Israel went ahead and conspired with the French and the British to attack the Egyptians in the Sinai, and then France and Great Britain would seize the canal to protect it. The Israelis executed their part of the plan at the end of October. The French and the British then implemented theirs and ran into greater than expected Egyptian opposition. Under United Nations pressure, France and England were forced to withdraw. The failure of their Suez intervention effectively ended the great power status of France and England. In the United States, a nonviolent movement for African Americans to achieve their civil rights gained momentum. Rosa Parks, an African American from Montgomery, refused to move to the back of a segregated bus, leading to a bus boycott by black patrons that ultimately resulted in the integration of Montgomery's buses. In June of 1956, the Federal Highway Aid Act was passed by the Congress. This act funded the development of the Interstate Highway System that changed the face of the country. The Italian passenger ship, the SS Andrea Doria, collided with the Swedish liner, the SS Stockholm, and sank. The first videotape recorder was developed in 1956.